Subscribe to my channel.
Okay guys, we continue with another lesson for today. So we will be looking at lesson 17. All right, in lesson 17 we will be looking at positioning in CSS. Okay, in lesson 17. Now in CSS, whenever we talk about positioning, we have the various types here that we can work with. Okay, the various values. We can work with statics, we can work with relative, we can work with fixed, we can work with absolute, we can work with sticky. Okay, those are all different ways of positioning. Okay, and after that we created 5 different div here, 5 boxes. All right, we have a box here called statics, relative, fixed, absolute, and sticky. Okay, so with the help of the 5 boxes, we'll be applying all of our positioning to them. Okay, so if we head over, this just our HTML that I created in the back of this entire lesson, and then we'll move over to the CSS. If you see in the CSS here, I just created a body background color of white, and then a static, relative, fixed, absolute, and sticky. All of the classes that are in our HTML here, all of the classes that are here, now I positions them here, I place them here, and then I style them. All right, well, width of 300 pixels, or height of 100 pixels, or margin of 5 pixels, the font size of 30 pixels, and the padding of 20, the padding of 12 pixels, and the border radius of 12 pixels as well. So the next thing we want to look at is starting them individually. Okay, we have statics here, we have static here, the background color is sky blue. We have relative, background color is blue. We have fixed, the background color is red. We have absolute, background color is green. We have sticky, background color is purple. So we will just load into the browser and see how they looks like. Okay, now this is it into our browser. Okay, this is statics, this is relative, this is fixed, this is absolute, and this is sticky. Okay, now we're going to be working with them. When we tell our CSS to make or item static, or make an item relative or absolute, what happened to the identical item? Okay, so we're going to be observing it and knowing it in this lesson. So I'm going to push there on the side and bring our code editor here now, and head over to our CSS. Now I'm glad that we all can see what is here. Okay, so in this statics area, we are going to put the position property here and put static. Now if we refresh this browser while having static here, now let me see, the static is like having the default. Okay, it's like the default position of an element. Okay, so if you see I put static here, nothing happens. All right, nothing happen, not at all, nothing happen. Okay, it's like a default position, nothing will happen to it. All right, now if I come here to the next one here, which is relative, and say position, and say relative, and save this. Now if we refresh our browser, what we have observed here, this identical box here is relative, and then we will know how relative and absolute value and absolute interact. Okay, so now we have one that's saying relative, and we have another one saying fixed. All right, now so let's use fixed as well, position fixed, and save it. Now if I refresh this, now you see that the fixed have clean it position, in the sense that, let me open this wide up. Now the fixed have clean a position in the sense that it cannot move. All right, now even if I'm moving the page up and down, it cannot move. If I'm moving the page up and down, it cannot move, it will remain to its position. Okay, now fixed is almost like telling your element that, or telling that identical portion of the web page or your application to like stay in that position no matter what happens, whether the page scroll up or down. Okay, so this is what we use fixed for. Now if you see here, fixed has overlapped it because it have clean out of a position. That's why you are saying that even our next CSS property have gone beneath it because it have claimed the entire position of it. Now it cannot move up, it cannot move down, it cannot move sideways either. So we move down to our ASO loop, which is the green. All right, the green is our ASO loop. ASO loop have go beneath fixed, so we're going to position it. Now position. Now the default, we said the default is what? Static. Okay, the default is static. Now we'll put ASO loop here and save it. Now after saving it, if I refresh it, now this is what that happened. Okay, this is what that happened. Now we have a relative and we have an ASO loop here. Now let me open it wide up for us. Now we are saying ASO loop have cleave over the fix. Okay, it have cleave over the fix. Now let me say this: if you want to change the position of a element, okay, you want to change the position of an element, you can firstly make that element like a ASO loop, the position of that element ASO loop, and then you can stir that element all around your web page. Okay, now we are make this ASO loop, we can tell it that we want our margin to be top, our margin, let's say margin left should be 100 pixels. Now if I save this, if I save it, will come here to our browser and then we refresh it. Now you see our ASO loop have dressed a bit. Okay, so now whenever the position of an element is in is absolute, you can start that element over another element anyhow. Okay, you can even add that element to another element. Okay, in our intermediate and advanced course, we will be making some element ASO loop and some item ASO loop, and then we'll be attaching them to some sticky element, to some fixed element, and to some static element as well. Okay, so move on. Now if we come here to sticky, we say position, we say sticky. Right now when we say position sticky, what we are saying here, if I refresh this page, now if the page here having to scroll up and down, okay, their position sticky here is not going to leave the page. It's not going to leave the page. Okay, now let's give it a try. Let's give it a quick try. All right, let's give it a quick try. Well, I will open up our code editor here, and all of these things that are here, I'm going to copy them one more time and paste them down here. All right, after pasting them down here, I'm going to change the style. I'm just going to save it. After saving them, if I come here and refresh this place, now if we start to scroll, all right, now you observe that sticky cannot go. All right, where we have sticky here, it cannot go. All right, where we have sticky up here, it cannot go. Now so I'm going to do another thing here. I'm going to change the names that are in here. Sticky 1 -1 -1 as well. Come here the same way, -1 -1. Okay, and save it. Now if I head back to our browser, refresh it, now we have them here as well. Okay, so now understand that where we have the fixed value, all right, this is our fixed value. Our fixed value is not moving. Fix is not moving. All right, it's not moving. You can see it in the red here, it is not moving. Okay, it maintaining its position. All right, it is maintaining its position. It is maintaining its position. All right, it maintaining its position. So good. Now in later series, we'll be working with these elements and showing them as to how they relate with one another. Okay, so back to our work. Come here. Now so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to work with our first element, which is static. All right, I'm going to work with our first element. We're going to change the position of it and see how it works. Okay, we're going to work with our first element besides. So we will work with our first element for now. So I'm going to come to all of this and comment them out. After commenting them, we save it, we head to our browser, refresh it. Now we have just this. Okay, we have just this static. Now we're going to be changing the position of it. I'm going to be changing the position of it. All right, we'll be changing the position and be observing it as well. Now it is to static, right? If we look at it, when we are strolling, it can go along. All right, they are all going along. Now we want to change the static here to sticky, and refresh it. Now if I want to stroll, after refreshing it, if I want to stroll here, you can see they are all moving as well. Okay, now the next area we want to do, we want to work with fix. Now if I refresh this, now if I'm strolling, you singing, all right, now it have changed. Our static is just up here, it cannot move. All right, it cannot move. All right, now if we want to work with relative, save it. If I come and refresh this, now you see it can move as well. It can move all over. We come here, we say absolute. More often when you are doing positioning, you understand that absolute and relative, they work together. Okay, so guys, this is our beginner series. All right, we are just showing you how you can apply these things. All right, how you can apply them. So guys, thank you very much for watching. We see you guys in our lesson 17. Hope that you guys we see you guys in lesson 18 rather. Hope that you guys learned something from this. Please do not forget to subscribe, guys. Please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. We want to keep bringing you more content. Please subscribe, please.
Subscribe to my channel.